Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Warrior Mini 2. Let's get right into it. Well, a sad thing happened to me a little while back. I lost my favorite, and I mean my favorite flashlight of all time, which is the S1R Baton 3. So because I lost it, I went on to Olight and I looked up, other options, right? I want to try something new. And they said that the Warrior Mini 2 is the best EDC flashlight. And that's a pretty high bar, at least for Olight, the best flashlight for Olight. Anyways, that's a pretty high bar for me because the S1R Baton 3 was so small and perfect, yet packed such a big punch, it's gonna be tough to beat. So I ordered it, seeing what it would be like, and I got it right here. Now the sad part is, as soon as I ordered it, I found my little flashlights. So you get what you get. We're not talking about that flashlight today, we're gonna be talking about this guy here. So let's just get the specs out of the way. The overall length of this guy is 4.85 inches. That's pretty cool. So it's about the size of a medium to large pocket knife, closed up. The weight on this guy, get this, 4.3 ounces. You would think this would be heavy. I don't even notice it's in my pocket. So that is really nice for such a big flashlight. Moving down to the actual pieces of this thing. At the end, you got a tail cap that can get you from medium and turbo, just with this little tail cap right here. Also, you got your traditional button on the side that can get you to all the other settings. This is the idea of the tail cap is just if you need to, get the turbo real quick and you don't want to look for that button, it's just right there. You do a lawn press and you'll be perfectly fine. It has a beautiful bezel on the front here that if you ever needed to, you could use in a self-defense encounter. This thing is really nice for that. It's also, I'm assuming, TSA approved. I don't quote me on that, but if you ever needed a last ditch weapon, I guess you could use it as that. This also has a proximity sensor. The proximity sensor is amazing. Not gonna lie, I've had a couple times where I've had flashlights turn on me. Luckily they were bezel up. This guy can be carried bezel down, and if they were to turn on the turbo, it would burn a hole right through your pocket. So the proximity sensor is necessary and needed. Speaking of bezel down, you can go both sides. You can go either bezel up or bezel down. I have it on the bezel down configuration, so it sits deep in the pocket and disappears. I really like that function, and I think it looks really good. Anyways, that's basically all the specs when it comes to the looks of the flashlight. Let's get into actual lumen settings. So, get this, 1,750 lumens out of this guy. That is insane. So if somebody were to come, to attack you or something like that, and you want to back off and create that distance, putting 1,750 lumens in their eyes would definitely, at the very least, blind them for a minute. I can either give you a chance to get away or to go to whatever, your next step would be, either self-defense or retreat, whatever the case may be. Anyways, that will last you about 4 minutes and then it buckles down. So I think that's really nice. You have 4 minutes of runtime versus other flashlights that they had that gives you only about 1 to 2 minutes, like the S1R Baton 3. Anyways, after that, your high setting is gonna run you about 500 lumens for about 218 minutes. That's pretty good. I really like that. So, a couple hours, it's going to be really nice. You're not going to have a problem. Medium, which is my favorite setting, is going to be 120 lumens, and that's going to run you about 19 hours. Perfect for me. 120 lumens is great. It's plenty. It's all you need. It's a nice feature to have. Your low setting is going to be about 15 lumens, and that is going to run you 164 hours. You got that right, 164 hours for your low setting of 15 lumens. That's pretty good. And moonlight mode will last you, get this, 1 lumen for 45 days. So you will have a moonlight mode for 45 days non-stop. It's not like 8 hours. I'm talking like a 24-hour period, 45 of those. 45 days. It's insane. It is insane. I've actually tested out their lowest modes in caves and in bunkers and just, trying it out in all these very low light settings, and it works real well. No problems at all. And that's with the 0.5 lumen. So that's even smaller. So 1 lumen for even double the time compared to the Baton 3, it's only 20 days. That is really nice. So anyways, that's all the specs. let me show you what's in the box. So this is the box that it comes in, and this is everything it comes with. All right, so you saw the box. Things you also get are basically basic instructions. They have a little plastic piece inside here that will keep the battery from turning on. So basically, you're not losing any battery life while it's in shipping. And it's also telling you just to charge it once you get it. Anyways, that being said, this is how the flashlight comes standard. It comes looking just like this. It also comes with a charging cable that you connect to the back here like that. It comes with this lanyard, which they've updated their lanyards now. I really like it. And it comes with the user manual if you wish to read that. The other thing it comes with is this little O-ring, or I don't know if it's O-ring, a little carabiner, sorry. A carabiner. And the idea is that you would put this thing in there, like so, and then you got yourself a, I don't know, tactical look to it. Like, oh my, if you need to like let go of your flashlight for any reason, right? It's not falling off. Now, I think this is probably my biggest, not regret, but just my biggest thing. I'm like, really? Like, this kind of feels stupid. I'm not gonna lie. This looks kind of dumb. I guarantee, well, there's probably somebody out there who likes it. I don't. But the kicker is that this carabiner is a really nice carabiner. Like, I kid you not. I really like this thing. I've been using it to carry a boot knife, actually. So stay tuned to that. Hopefully we'll be making a video about that. This carabiner comes in very useful for that. So yeah, stay tuned to that. Also, these pieces are removable. Oh, sweet mercy. They are tight. There we go. This is the piece that the carabiner would be attached to. You can also put a lanyard in there if you want. But yeah, it is really interesting. I prefer, like I said before, carrying it like this. This way, in my opinion, makes way more sense, and it looks, at least in my opinion, way better, way better. Now I'm just gonna quickly show you the proximity sensor just to see, just to show you how powerful it is. So I'm gonna put it on turbo, get ready. So this is it on turbo. When you get close to it, it buckles down. You see that? It buckles down. And I really like that. I think it's such a cool option, and in my opinion is a lot safer than other flashlights. Now, size comparison, this is it compared to the Baton 3. So you can see there. If you don't own any Olights and you're still curious, this is it compared to a Zippo. So it's pretty much the size of folding knives, as like your general folding knives. You need like a bigger folding knife, I should say. Yeah, I think it looks good, and I love the desert tan. I think that looks really nice. All right, and lastly, guys, things I realized about this flashlight that nobody told me, which I was very surprised on what this thing had. And I wish I knew this before, because I would have bought this sooner if I knew this before. So, as I told you, the back cap here gets you to turbo and medium. Now, I'm not a fan that it goes straight to turbo with a full press. I prefer to just go straight to medium. But one thing that everybody tells you is you half press and it will give you medium momentarily, right? So that I was under the impression that as soon as you let go of the button, it will turn off. That's not the case. So right here is medium, is the half press, and if I let go, it stays on medium. This is a game changer for me because medium, like I said, is my most used setting, and it is so nice to have that option. If my thing I really don't like about it, I wish it just goes straight to medium, but sadly, Olight doesn't give you an option like that. So half press and it goes to medium. You know what? I'll take it. I'm happy that that does that. The other thing that I thought was really interesting, and another thing that was a complete game changer, my second most used of all time setting is moonlight mode. It is the best for getting your way through a house without waking anybody up, and that 1 lumen is perfect. So what I love about this is that the memory is all up in here, right? So to turn on, it's right now on moonlight mode, right? This is moonlight mode. I can go from moonlight mode to medium just by clicking that back cap. I think that is super nice. It is so nice. It's because I got my 2 favorite modes, both ready to go. So it's like, oh, I don't want to wake anybody up. I just click moonlight and that's good there. And if it's like, oh, I gotta check something, I click to medium and it's right there. It's so nice. It is so nice. So the memory function I thought was also for the back here. That's not the case. The memory is only for the front. So if I, for example, last had it on Moonlight, it would come back on in Moonlight. I thought that if you were to go to medium and then turn it off and go back here, it would be medium. But it turns out no, it only is up here. I'm very happy with that function because now my two most used settings I can get to so quickly. Anyways, final thoughts. Is this a great EDC flashlight? It is not a great EDC flashlight if you're wanting to pack light. This is definitely a work light, and I would argue, yes, an EDC flashlight. If you like carrying something bigger, this is a great option, and it's so light you're not even gonna notice it. And I mean that. I know it doesn't look like it. I kid you not. I don't even realize it's in my pocket. See, again, like I said before, this has been my carry for flippin' ever, and I think I'm going to continue to carry this one when I want to, but if I ever want to go for something bigger, I like having this option. So my plan is that wintertime, or you know, like when I'm indoors more, or if it's just I'm not feeling like carrying a giant flashlight, you can always just opt to this one. I am really enjoying carrying bigger flashlights right now. I'm gonna opt for this guy. I really like it, so if I just want to go discreet, go here. If I want to go all out, go here. These two, in my opinion, are the best EDC flashlights for Olight, and I would argue the best EDC flashlights of all time. Somebody's gonna fit in the chats, that's your problem. That's my opinion. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Give a like and subscribe. If I missed anything you want me to cover, please let me know. Keep a lookout for a video on boot knives. I am really excited to make it. It's just I gotta find the time. So anyways, have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you later.